Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's yours truly, the one, the only one, the man of many names. And guess what? Let me tell you something real quick about myself. A little bit of lore of the man behind the many names. I am pretty much a lifelong wrestling fan. I have been consuming wrestling content since as far back as I can remember. And the oldest memories that I have of me that are related to wrestling aren't memories that are actually of me watching. Although the memories that I have are pretty old. But the oldest memories that I believe that I have related to wrestling are back when I was very young and I would play some of the classic wrestling games with one of my cousins for PlayStation, actually, back in the day. And now that I look back, they were the SmackDown games. I believe one of them was the first SmackDown game, and then ever since then, I played other games from many years ago, such as Day of Reckoning 2, the SmackDown versus Raw games, so on and so forth. And so I am a lifelong wrestling fan. I began to watch wrestling with some frequency all the way back in March of 2006. So it's about to hit the 20-year mark. And years ago, once I got so fed up, it took me years to get fed up with WWE wrestling television. But once I did, after all those years, I quit watching for something like it was like 5 years and 8 months, or 5 years and 10 months, something like that. And but then CM Punk came back, and was it November of 2023, I think. And that the rumblings of him leaving AEW and going to WWE are what brought me back to wrestling pretty much. After the WWE stomped out my love for wrestling, my desire to watch their wrestling, because they're really the only wrestling that I've ever kept up with, right? They're the top dog. They're at the peak of it all, right? They're what everybody knows. Nobody really knows anything else, not even AEW nowadays. So CM Punk brought me back in November of 2023. And then they stomped it out for me again last year, because WWE television has been bad for some time again now. And it wasn't until yesterday evening that my sister's boyfriend came in and he told me, "Oh yeah, tomorrow the Royal Rumble's tomorrow, hey, and I'm gonna go watch it with some friends." And I went, "Wait, holy crap, really?" It's like the Royal Rumble is happening tomorrow, and I quit watching several months ago because the product has been so bad for some time now. Like, wow, it just has completely flown under my radar. And I thought, you know what? It's the Royal Rumble. The Royal Rumble has always been one of my favorite shows every single year. I've always loved the Royal Rumble match itself. So I thought I gotta give it a go. And earlier on, I was I watched the first two matches already of the show. I've watched the women's Royal Rumble match. I think it was a good match. I've watched AJ versus Gunther already. That was an excellent match. Definitely had me emotional. And I was recording using my phone. I was recording clips of myself reacting and having commentary to that. And once I finished watching AJ versus Gunther and doing that, I thought, wait a minute, why did I not just get set up? Why did I not just stream this instead of recording individual clips and then having to stitch them together later and whatnot? I still have the clips. I don't know if I'm actually gonna stitch them all together and upload them as videos here on the channel or not. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna rewatch that here for the stream. We are going to start from the next match. The next match is apparently Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre is the WWE champion right now, so I'm guessing it is for the WWE title, and that's where we're at right now. If you want, any commentary, criticisms, opinions from me on the first two matches, the WWE Women's Rumble match and AJ versus Gunther. We can talk about that, I suppose, later on or as the stream goes on, depending on if anybody actually shows up for this thing and they want to ask about that. So the Rumble's already over by this point, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna catch up. If you are in the Discord server, I'm gonna be streaming the remainder of the events in the Discord server. If you're not in the Discord server, then you're welcome to join. My mod minion or I can provide a link for you so you can join the Discord server since I'm gonna be streaming it there. If you want to watch it at the same time there, then join the Discord server. That's where I'm sharing it. That's where you can watch it at the same time. And if not, if you catch us in the future, then you can just, sync it up with with the Rumble show itself, if that's what you want to do, right? Hey, so Kudo is here, right? He says the stream's working fine. He'll be sharing it to the Discord now. Awesome. Appreciate it. Megan is here. She asked, what? NPC Megan, always lost, always confusing me and maybe others as well. Stay NPC, Megan. Always stay NPC. Kudo says, Megan, on the Discord, I am streaming a wrestling event if you want to join and mute. Yes, I was hearing, as I was doing this introductory ramble, I was hearing the sound effects from Discord happening. So I don't know what's going on over there. Should I check this? What's going on over there? She Wolf joined. Okay, so I guess she's gonna join. She's gonna watch the show as well. The screen is black. Oh, she said glut and huff. Okay, right. She Wolf is here now. Okay, well, welcome back, She Wolf. Abbott is here. Yo, hey, Abbott. I was thinking of you because out of all the regulars, you're the only one that's expressed that you are seemingly currently a wrestling fan right now. So we're gonna start doing wrestling content here on the channel. That's gonna be one of the new things for the channel in 2026. I think we're gonna start doing live streams, when I watch the big shows. Just the big shows, not the weekly shows, because the weekly shows suck. They have sucked for months now, at least. It took them a little while to drive me away from watching the shows every week. But now that there's going to be a wrestling content on the channel, I guess I'm going to have to start seeking out the highlights as well, if nothing else. So, yeah. See, Kudo explains, hey, Avid, we're watching the Royal Rumble in the Discord if you want to join it. Yeah, here, I'm just going to be streaming my reaction so it can stay here as content for the channel. Yes, absolutely. He gave you a link to the Discord if that's something that you want to do. If not, right? See, in case you end up able to join, but make sure to mute while you watch along. So, yeah. It's wrestling as She Wolf. That's right. We're gonna be the Royal Rumble is a very popular, very famous, very historic show that happens every year. So that's what we're gonna be watching. It's one of the most creative and one of the more entertaining matches that happens every year. At least I think so. Anyway, without further ado, okay, this is our first live stream for wrestling content. Should we start the show now? I've been talking for a little while, rambling, right? Explaining things and everything. We've been getting set up, right? She Wolf says she watches soccer more. Well, you're not going to be seeing any soccer content around here, She Wolf, I don't think so, because I've never been into watching soccer. Watching sports overall has always bored me. Wrestling has always caught my attention more, maybe because, it's not really a sport. It's entertainment. There's the reason why Vince McMahon has been calling it sports entertainment for decades now. So yeah, this is not soccer. This is wrestling. All right, should we hit start now? Again, we're streaming this on the Discord server. If you're not in it and you want to watch the show as I'm streaming it, you're welcome to join the Discord server. Kudo shared a link to it right here. I guess we can get this started. Yeah, see, Kudo says start it up. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna start it up. The first face we see in the first ever stream here. And we have Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio was my favorite wrestler when I was a kid. The man is like 50 years old and he's still going. It's insane. He's been doing this since before I existed on this planet. Okay, seems like this is streaming just fine. She will say one of them looks like Batman, but in white. Yeah, that's Dragon Lee. Never been a favorite of mine, but he's some good at what he does. He's a good luchador. I don't know about good wrestler, but he's a good luchador. There is a difference. So the first match that we got, right? A Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, the challenger. He's coming out. This has been happening in recent weeks, apparently. Sami Zayn got himself a title shot for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre, like a month or two ago, beat Cody for the WWE title. So finally, Drew McIntyre is maybe possibly getting a proper run with the world title of the WWE. Because I wasn't watching back in the pandemic area, but I heard he won the Royal Rumble during the pandemic when people weren't going to live shows, and he won. He defeated Brock Lesnar in a WrestleMania match for the WWE title. So he won the Rumble during the pandemic. He became WWE champion during the pandemic. Nobody was there in the crowd. So he got screwed by that. He got screwed by real world events. You know, when so much of the world was on lockdown years ago. And Sami Zayn was not allowed in Saudi Arabia previously, but now he is. And I believe he expressed in the past that he was never gonna go there, and things changed. I guess money talks. I guess Saudi Arabia trying to clean up its bloodthirsty barbaric image. They let him in. They welcome him with open arms now. They have been for years at this point, apparently. Does anybody think that Sami Zayn is gonna win? Oh, the kid is in the chat here on the Discord. Says she's gonna lurk for a bit since she needs to clean shit up. She needs to clean up her equipment because she's learning some stuff. She's using a lot of equipment. That's right. It's Sammy versus Drew for the WWE title. Oh no, poor Avid. He says he can't log into his Discord app. He forgot what email you used. Damn it, Avid. You might have to make another one if you really want to join, man. I don't know. I wish I could help you out. See, even Kudos begging you, please figure it out, dude. It's gonna be good. It's been a good show so far. By this point, again, the women's rumble has already happened. Gunther versus AJ has already happened, and those were both good matches. The women's rumble match this year today was way better than the women's rumble match last year. I remember the kid and I watched that together. It lacked star power. It was mostly boring, with little moments of good stuff here and there. Abbott says he's watching the women's rumble right now. All right, well, I'm not gonna tell you who won then, but I already saw it in its entirety. Oh, that's right. That's still a thing. Michael Cole giving us stats. He says Sami Zayn has never defeated Drew McIntyre. That was a thing that they were pointing out. I think sometime last year, same thing. They had a match once. I don't remember. Was it maybe a number one contenders match as well? And Sammy lost it. He gave him a hell of a fight, I think it was, but he lost it. Sammy has never defeated Drew. And maybe he never should. Look at Drew and look at Sammy. If you came face to face with Sammy, face to face with Drew, who would you be more intimidated by? I would personally be more intimidated by the guy that looks, like a Viking from a movie or a TV series, right? This guy used to literally come out with a sword in the past. I never heard that he actually impaled anybody with it, beheaded anybody with it, but he used to come out with a sword. She Wolf says again, Glow and Huff. Glow and Huff. She Wolf, thank you. Kudo says Sammy's gonna win the match. Sandwich? I haven't been watching, but I would be very surprised if Sammy won this match, to be honest. Mark Nash, the announcer, like he started doing this for them sometime last year, I believe. He always looks so happy. 212-pound Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre's got to be like 275, 280 or something like that. Kudos really, really cheering for Sammy. I'll be honest, I don't expect Sammy to win, number one. And number two, I don't want him to win. I was looking at the PS5 camera. I'm so used to looking at the PlayStation's cameras. No, the camera's up here. I have so many cameras. Damn. I'm rooting for Drew. Uh-oh. What happened? This is still. Oh, there we go. Right. Whoever captured this, their DVR crapped out on them for a handful of seconds or something. Here we go. The match got started. What does that say, Abbott? Drew was heel for long enough. Isn't he still the heel right now? The crowd in Riyadh. Who do they like more right now? They like Sammy more, or they like Drew more? Like Sammy has a lot of fans over there in Saudi Arabia because so many of the people there are Muslim, and he's Muslim, which Michael Cole pointed out earlier on. You should have said, "Oh, losing as the heel." I don't know. I I don't know all the details of his reign so far. What's happened since he defeated Cody a couple of months ago, or however long it's been. But I don't see him losing. I love me a good double axe handle off the corner. The slaps are so loud. I love me some good slaps, man. You're gonna slap, make it loud. You're gonna chop, make it loud. Uh oh. It looked like he landed right on McIntyre's shoulder. Watch replay. Here we go. It looked like a bit of a sudden impact, like a lot of his weight landing on the shoulder. Boom, working on the back. I have been a Sami Zayn fan since as long as he has been in the WWE. It's like I watched him way back in his earliest NXT days. And I'm a fan now, but damn it, he's been the same for so long. They love giving Sammy an Achilles heel. You still remember his neck? Hey man, that's the thing, dude. You're Sami Zayn. Here's a little bit of wrestling for history for you, right? You're Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, he's like this legendary wrestler, Ricky Morton. He's got a cell like Ricky Morton. Same thing. You gotta sympathize with them. You're gonna see him get hurt. Ricky Steamboat, same idea. He's gonna get his ass beat, so you can cheer for him. Abbott says nobody gave out backhands like Chris Benoit. No, no, man, that's the thing. It's like I'm not gonna go on a rant about it, right? But here and there, Twitter will show me clips of matches from the late '90s, matches from the early 2000s, mid 2000s, and just everything used to look and sound so much more grittier, dirtier during those times. And the wrestlers, it's like they would hit harder with more speed. Everything was louder. There was impact to it. 99% of wrestlers don't do it the way, a Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero used to do it back then. They don't have that intensity, that aggression. And I love me a good superplex, but we're probably not going to see one here as they're up in the corner. Oh, but we got a power bomb. I'll take it. Going for the Blue Thunder. I love that move, the Blue Thunder Bomb. Oh, I love that move. I love me a good neck breaker too. Classic. Who does neck breakers nowadays? Drew McIntyre just did a neck breaker. CM Punk does his like spinning neck breaker. That's a classic wrestling move. Classic wrestling move that more people should do. Oh, he got him with the big boot. Blue Thunder Bomb. One, two. Nada. Of course. He's not gonna put him down that easily. Evan says there were bigger wrestlers then, and now most wrestlers are 6'3" at most. Yeah, man. In years and decades gone by, wrestlers used to look like wrestlers. Wrestlers got smaller. over the years. They have been smaller for some time now. Wrestlers used to look more like LA Knights and Drew McIntyre in the past, and now LA Knights and Drew McIntyres are rare. You look at Drew, he looks like a Viking and he looks like a pro wrestler. You look at LA Knight especially looks like a classic old school pro wrestler. Sami Zayn, no, Sami Zayn looks like a hobo, wearing pro wrestling tights. But that's always been his thing. Well, no, like in his early WWE days, he used to keep the beard trimmed. He had way shorter hair. And he just let all that go years ago. Liv Morgan for the win. Yeah, that's right, man. I was so happy when I saw earlier that she won. So happy. I even said while I was watching it, I said, I'm like, I would be absolutely happy with seeing her win. And she won. And I had also said, oh no, like imagine one of the Bella twins wins. They wouldn't do that, right? They wouldn't do that to us. And if they had one of them win, it would obviously be Nikki. Why would they have Brie Bella win, right? I'm so glad they didn't do that to us, though. I love that move. What noise? Finley back in the day used to use that move. I don't remember what he used to call it though. I've forgotten the name over the years. Was it called the Celtic Cross? Maybe, maybe not. Another DDT. He used to win matches with his DDT back in the day. I didn't think he was gonna. I didn't think Sammy was gonna let him hit the third DDT. That yell, he wants it. Yeah, yeah. That's another thing. Back in the day, man, 20, 25 years ago, a DDT would win a wrestling match. Nowadays, a DDT doesn't win shit. Doesn't matter how you do it. It never wins you anything. And I love me a good DDT. And I love me some clotheslines in the corner. Oh! Oh, okay. I was thinking, no way he kicks out of that, right? He got him with the claymore. Like, no way he kicks out of that. He didn't. Foot on the rope. Since CM Punk brought me back to the WWE, that's something I have thought that like that's been a criticism that I've had a lot. I'm like, wrestlers don't reach for the rope enough in matches. And tonight, I saw Gunther reach for the rope when AJ had him in the crusher. Gunther reached for the rope. Now Sami Zayn reached for the rope during a pin. I love to see it instead of kicking out all the time. Oh, but he's hurt. He's hurt. He took too long. He took too long. He took too long. He took too long. On the table, on the table. Oh fuck, on the table. There's the referee. That's with Sammy. I was saying earlier, he's the one that he always has a face like somebody's holding a steaming turd under his nose. He always looks like he's disgusted by something. There's referee Charles Robinson, legendary referee. He's been with the company so many years. I have blurry memory of seeing Charles referee Charles Robinson getting his fucking head squeezed by the Great Khali way back when, and like 2007 when the Great Khali was doing that. Oh, the slaps, the slaps, and I love me a good suplex. Claymore, that's it. Well, that's it. If he covers him, what? No, he wants more. He's gonna hit him with it again. Imagine this cost him the title. It's not gonna, but imagine it did. Oh, told ya. Nah, Sammy's not winning it. Told ya. Oh, it's Drew's time right now. After years of him bitching and complaining and getting screwed a bunch of times, this is his run. The guy in the orange saluting him. So I'm 3 for 3 in my predictions for the victors tonight. For the women's rumble, I wanted Liv to win. She won, and I thought obviously even if if she does somehow doesn't win, she's gonna be one of the last ones, and she won. Like AJ versus Gunther. It's like there's no way Gunther loses unless he gets screwed somehow. And now Drew wins. On his cue. On his cue. Our truth. Too cool. Ads. That's one of the things that people love the WWE for nowadays. Oh, they love all the ads, right? What we all want. Oh, we're about to see Paul Heyman and Pat McAfee. No, not Pat McAfee. What's his name? Adam Pierce. Backlash in Tampa. Michael shirt took his. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, I heard on Jim Cornette shows that the both of them had something going on recently. I'm like, ooh, that must be good stuff. That was good stuff. Man's Rumble. Man's Rumble. Ads. Yeah, we're gonna take that off. We're just gonna put on the next part. Can I see my ring light? Ugh. You guys want to watch the pre-show? We're not gonna watch the pre-show. Fuck that. Let's see the women's Rumble match or part one. Here on this page had it at an hour and 22 minutes. How long is the men's? Yep, here we go. Who's it gonna be? I have successfully avoided spoilers. I have no idea who wins this. Yeah, let's see what happens. I have not been watching consistently in a few months now. So I have no clue. I'm coming into this blind. Who the fuck is this? The Sheamus? No. Oh, it's Obafemi. I saw the green and like the drums or whatever. I'm like, Sheamus? No, it's Obafemi. Oh, Avid, there you go. Who the hell is Oba Femi? Huge Nigerian Unga Bunga man who has been tearing it up in NXT for a while. I have never seen him wrestle, but he has his fans. See, two-time NXT champion. He looks cool as fuck. Yeah, man. A lot of people are expecting this guy to become a big star in the next couple of years. Recently, he had a match. Was it in the second most recent Saturday night's main event? I believe he had a match against Cody Rhodes, the NXT champion against WWE champion. And I think there was interference. Was it Drew maybe that interfered? So it was a no contest. So yeah, if nothing gets in the way to fuck it up, expect this guy, to be a big deal in the next couple of years. He looks like he could be in Tekken. There you go, man. That's a compliment, right? Not just any wrestler would get that. Now Paul Heyman in second place. Oh, so it's Braun Breaker who's in second. Okay. And speaking of somebody who's gonna be a big star, this guy's been becoming a big star for a little while now. Since last year, this guy gives me the same vibe that oh shit. Oh, another masked guy? They've had a lot of masked guys in recent years. Super kick, one of the Usos or what? Is Oba Femi about to throw Braun Breaker out of the fucking ring? Wow. Paul Heyman is gonna be pissed. Is that him? That's him. Damn, I wanted to see Braun tear it up in the match. What a start. This is the complete opposite to the start of the women's rumble. The women's rumble. Well, the beginning was so lame. So, oh, Solo. Solo fucking love his entrance music. Love his entrance. Too bad the dude has lost so much star power ever since the whole bloodline story ended. And then the MFTs. Do you know what that stands for? MFTs. It's so stupid. It sounds so lame. I can't believe it. Who came up with that? Who thought that was a good idea? MFTs. Yeah, like NFTs. They sound almost exactly the same. It stands for my family tree, right? Because he's Samoan. So his whole thing, all family, bloodline, blah blah blah. And like he calls his goons and his family members his MFTs. His family trees, if you read it literally, it sounds so stupid. I like the name the bloodline. The bloodline sounds like something cool. Oh, my original favorite back in the day. So Ray, I saw a clip in the past couple of days. It looked like people were saying that Ray injured his knee again, but he's here tonight, so I guess he didn't. And that's good. See, he's throwing kicks and everything. All right, that's good to know. Rusev. What the hell has Rusev been doing during these few months that I haven't watched? First Rumble since 2018. Wow. See, if anybody could take over Femi, it's Rusev. 619. Yeah, we got one already. What's this? Chokeslam? Whoa, already? Wow, okay. I figured he would last a little, significantly longer than that. I guess not. Solo 2? Solo 2. 619, yeah. 619 again. Get him, Ray, get him. Ooh. Uh-oh. No, 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 not like that. Okay, not that easy. No. Yeah, already. Wait, what? So Well, a couple of months ago, he came back as Zack Ryder with his old music and everything. When did they change his name to Matt Cardona? When did this happen? I didn't hear anything about this. Yep. Matt Cardona always made everything look good. Man, I remember watching him way back in the day when he was still a major brother with Kurt Hawkins. So I've technically been watching this guy on and off since like his earliest TV days. Avid's gotta go. All right, Avid. Thanks for popping in, man. First ever wrestling stream. Wait, he got him out already. No, really? What did I tell you? Obafemi, big deal. Oh, Damian Priest. Uh, Damian, please avenge us. He's not gonna avenge us. I expect him to last a while, but I wanted to like Damian Priest for so long. For a little while, I did, but he's just hard to like. It's hard to get behind him. You like his aesthetic, that's it. Yeah, dude. The problem is that the guy can't talk. He doesn't have a lot of charisma at all. You say you like his aesthetic. I have never liked his aesthetic, dude. I feel like his ring attire is too cartoony. He looks like a wrestler that would have been around in the 1980s when the WWF was cartoony. Like, there's a reason why people call him bisexual Undertaker because people don't think he looks as badass as the Undertaker did. So Javon Evans, then okay, they're putting this guy over Obafemi. Yeah, man. Well, why'd I tell you, dude? He's a right. Obafemi's a rising star. Javon Evans is another current rising star right now, but they're complete opposites of each other. Ooh. Woohoo! Look at him go. See, he made you think of Kofi Kingston too. I was about to say that. Like, dude, Kofi Kingston had springs in his legs like that too. 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Who the fuck is it? Mystery one. I've seen him a couple of times. He looks like something that, a lot of kids would create in a wrestling game. Exactly. See, he looks like a creator wrestler. He does. He looks very generic, but people here in Mexico love him. They love him in Triple A. I thought Oba was gonna throw his ass out already. Do it, priest. Do it. Trick Williams. I don't think I've ever seen Trick Williams wrestle, but he's been a bit of a name for some time now. Yeah, hasn't even taken off the coat yet. And there goes Mr. Iguana. Pobrecito. Oh. Occasionally, you'll see people on the internet, or occasionally I'll see people talk about how Triple H is a racist. He doesn't like black people. And look, there's nothing but it's a brown guy, a brown Latino guy, and three black guys in the ring right now, calling all the attention. Oh, damn! We're only at number 11. Adrenaline in my soul, every part out of control. Do it all to get them off the feet. There are some people that don't like Cody's entrance music. I've always loved it. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And I've always loved his entrance too. Whoa! Never gets old to me. And I haven't seen it in months, so that helps. Boom, boom, boom. Damn, I hope he didn't hit somebody in the eye with that. Yep, I mentioned earlier, right? They've had a one-on-one match before, but neither won. I used to love El Grande Americano when he was new. He's still doing the metal plate thing. Okay, the headbutts. Original. So Chad Gable is back. Chad Gable is back. Holy shit! And he's really tanned too. Ah, it's good to see him back. I no reason to expect this encounter tonight. I'll say that much. Damn, beautiful. I love me a good German suplex. Ooh. No, not yet. Out. Just like that. Man. So many people going so quickly in this one tonight. Drake Williams out. All Powerhouse Hobbs. He was in AEW up until recently. I have never seen this man wrestle because I have only ever watched one episode of AEW TV in my entire life. But I've always heard he looks like a monster, like Obafemi. Wait, Royce Keys? That's his new name? But Triple H and the top hits up in the WWE, they're all racist, man. That's why they hire all these black people. Oh, Damien's out, man. Poor Damien. I feel a little bad for him. He was world heavyweight champion not that long ago, and now he won't even stay in the Royal Rumble that long. This is my first time seeing Austin Theory, I think, since he came back. Oh, to WWE TV at least. Yep. New music and everything. He looks he looks very wrestler like nowadays, I guess. Austin Theory does. Go for Cody, yes, plot armor. I guess he does, huh? Now, obviously, Cody's gonna make it to the very end, right? Even if he doesn't win. Okay, so out of everybody who's in here, who would win? Cody might win. Doubt it. Austin Theory, he might make it till the end, but I'm not sure that I see him winning. Even though he's a big deal again nowadays. Bronson Reed. Speaking of big deals, this guy, I used to find this guy visually repulsive until eventually I saw him enough that I just got used to him. I used to describe him as if the stench of swamp ass could walk on two legs, it would look like this guy. But he's won me over with time for sure. I feel like the women's rumble flew by, even though I kept stopping it. Sometimes like to record clips and whatnot, clips that I don't think I'm gonna use anymore. I feel like this one is like it feels so much longer, but which I'm okay with. Ilya Dragunov. Look at him go. Also, he does have his chest and his neck all tattooed now. Okay, he didn't look like that last time I saw him. La Parca. The new one, presumably. It couldn't be one of the old ones. Oh, damn, look at him go. Well, Dragon Lee. Uh, this is his first one, really. Yeah, they they keep beating people over the head with that. Rey Mysterio said he's the future of lucha libre. Yeah, well, most people don't give a fuck, so you can call him whatever you want. I can't say I've ever cared all that much for him either. Hey, and he does spectacular stuff, as you can see here, but so what? So what? I'd still rather watch more of Ray and the man is 50. Oh, this man supposedly is involved in another scam of some kind. I haven't looked into it, but I saw a headline about it recently. Oh no, what scummy shit is Logan Paul up to now? What's his latest thing? Royce Keys doesn't look that big next to Logan Paul. Logan Paul is a deceptively big guy. You don't think he's as big as he is until you see him next to another big guy and you realize, wow, that big guy doesn't look much bigger. There he goes. Hey, look who's here. It's Sambot. What's up, Sambot? Welcome back. Dragon Lee's out, and nobody gave a shit. LA Knight! I had no idea if he was going to show up tonight at all or not. They're ganging on Cody? Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything different. New setup at Sambot? No, I've had this is the same setup. See, I always have this green screen behind me when I stream. I'm streaming from my actual computer though tonight. From the webcam that I have. This is my same microphone that I always use. How am I? I'm doing good, Sambot. How about you? Been having fun enjoying this wrestling show tonight. So Austin's not winning it. Figured he wouldn't. Dude, if LA Knight won this, he's not gonna. I would be very surprised if he won this, but if he won it, people would go ape shit. There, he eliminated Bronson Reed. Wow, just like that. Yeah, all of Paul's fucking guys are losing. You think something different, Sambot? Like, well, oh, you thought the setup was different. No, it's the same thing. It's just the webcam. I'm using a webcam. That's the only thing that's really different. Oh, and the computer, I guess. I normally don't use my computer for streaming. And now Brock Lesnar is here. Look, he's won 2 Rumbles. Surely Lesnar is going to last a while in this one, right? So today I'm watching the Rumble. That's right. That's right. And I kind of just did this out of nowhere. I did not have it planned that I was going to do this. But I started watching it earlier today and I thought, screw it, why not? I should go for it. Suplex City, bitches. Never gets old. Immediate suplexes, yeah. Clothesline there just to change it up a little bit. Is Kid sleeping already? No. F5 on Javon. Yeah, Sambot, you're already in the Discord server, right? If you're interested, I'm streaming this to the Discord server if you want to watch along. The F5 is so cool even now. I love the F5. It's one of my favorite finishers ever, yeah. And yeah, the Miz. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Boom. He is the Doomslayer. Yeah, maybe the closest thing we have. Could Obafemi take him though? Hi, Grim. Welcome back. Oh, Penta? Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh no, it's wait, what? It's Phoenix. Are they a tag team already now? Did they finally start teaming together? Oh no, Phoenix. Why? Phoenix, why? You should have known better. Why did you do that? Oh! Suplex, a German for Obafemi. Immediately on Phoenix. Phoenix is out. That's it. It's over. How's he still lifting people? It's because he's a fucking machine. My bad, he's the beast, right? Almost out. Well, had to be someone like Lesnar. Jey Uso, he won it last year. I saw him win it. Wow, he's still coming from the entrance? No, he's gonna take a sweet time getting to the ring. Yep, he's eating. Man, I've been a little bit sick of the eating for some time now. A couple of months away hasn't changed that. I don't think people would be okay with him winning the Rumble 2 years in a row. What? Wait, by who? Did Cody get him? Wait, let me rewind this real quick. Okay, so at least LA Knight and Cody got him together, but what the fuck? He's been in there for what, 5 minutes? No, it's Brock fucking Lesnar. He should be there until the end or close to it. He must have been like, bro, I'm gonna be too tired after all those suplexes. You know what? Maybe. Hey, hey, he looks like a monster. He showed that he's still a monster, but he's not as young as he used to be, eh? I have heard rumblings in recent months that he's thinking about hanging it up too. Really, man. Cody, throw his ass out. Throw his ass out. Oh, he's back for like for what? His possibly his first appearance this year. Out of like the 4 or 5 that he's gonna do the entire year. Good for him. Yeah, Roman said in that interview, he basically went, I don't know what the fuck they're doing here, man. Like, it's been 2 years that I've been disappearing for long periods. Where are all the new stars? He said. There you go. Oh, the Miz is still in there. I forgot he was even there. The spit off his face. Yeah. Oh, there goes Miz. That was a badass spear. That looked like it hurt. Boom. I used to be such a big Miz fan so many years ago. I rooted so hard for him when he beat Randy Orton for the WWE title way back in, like, when was that? 2010, 2011, something like that? That's a good question. Is Randy gonna be here? I have no idea. You would think so, right? But I have no clue. This fucking cap is pulling my hair. Damn. Yeah, he went high, man. He fucking flew. Might have touched the stars. Wasn't Roman just getting Cody on his side? It turned on him immediately with Jay. Okay, now it's Penta. That's right. Guy is amazing. Who Penta? Boom. I love me a good fucking tilt to world power slam. Oh, he got him. BFT. Crossroads. Oh, ooh. Yeah, inverted DDT, man. I fucking love that move. Yeah. No, 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 no. Ah, come on. I was hoping it would at least make it further than that. Look, we're not even done with the entrance yet, and he's out. Ah. Oh, there he is. You wanted him, you got him. Dude, Randy's like the most OG that there is by this point. Cena's retired, AJ Styles retired tonight. Undertaker's gone. Brock Lesnar supposedly thinking of retiring sooner than later. I'm not surprised that the people of Riyadh love Randy Orton. People everywhere love Randy Orton. Ande perro. Throw him out. Throw him out. So he can go back to properly planning his scamming. Somebody throw Logan out. Oh, who's the last one? Who's the last one? They said earlier in the show during his match that he was going to be in this match too. He retired AJ earlier. He beat him in their match. Let's not be surprised if he wins it. He's on a roll. Retired Goldberg, retired John Cena, retired AJ tonight. 'Get him, Gunther. No, the knee, the knee. That's gonna cost him the match, isn't it? The fucking knee. 40 minutes. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Sai coming. That's it. Javan is out. Well, Javon, hey, they just said he's 21 years old. He's got a lot of years to come back and try to win it again. Who knows what the future holds? No, just like that. Benta out just like that. Dude, at least Phoenix can say he got F5'd by Brock and then thrown out by Brock. Penta just got eliminated just like that? That sucks. Oh! Not yet, not yet. And now Jacob too. Oh, and a Roman. Nope. Nope. Oh no, no way he gets eliminated by Jay, right? No way. People are cheering that Jay got eliminated. Also, Roman did it, so I'm sure that helps. Yeah, no, no, no. Most people did not want to see Jay win again. Somebody get Logan out. There's no way Logan's winning this. Nah, nah. Don't worry. Somebody's gonna get him out soon. Somebody's gonna get his ass out soon. Get him, Randy. Yeah, no. It's gonna be Roman, or it's gonna be Randy, or it's gonna be Gunther. It's not gonna be Logan Paul. Look at him go, licking himself and shit, psyching himself up, making us wait. They're milking it. There they go. All right, who do you want? Who do you want to win this? Gunther is my number one pick to win this. Oh, there he is. There he goes. Out. Oh! I was gonna say Gunther's my number one. If Gunther ain't winning this, it's gonna be Randy. Gunther. It's gotta be Gunther. Come on. I don't want Roman to win. I'm running for Gunther. It's gotta be Gunther. He didn't retire Cena and AJ so recently for him to not win, right? Surely. Whew. No, 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 not like that. Not that easy. And he hasn't even been in this thing 7 minutes. I feel like he's been in there a while already. You want Gunther too? It's gotta be Gunther, man. Let him, Gunther. Don't let go. Hold him like you love him. Hey, he got Cena with this. He got AJ with this earlier. Why not Roman too? Cuddle him, Gunther. Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. No! 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 He didn't love him enough. I guess not. Ah. Well, I can't be too upset. It could have been Jey Uso again. I'll take Roman over Jay easily right now for sure. It could have been Logan. Nah, Logan was never fucking gonna win it. Even if it wasn't your choice, he was fantastic. Every elimination had you like, no, yeah, right. We both had that reaction. No, no to Cody, no to Gunther, no to Randy, no to Jacob, no to Lesnar, no to Penta, no to Ray. So many no's tonight. Ray was robbed, man. It sucks to say it, but it's the truth. Ray, the vast majority of his WWE career, he has been he has been robbed. They have almost never known how to take advantage of his talents. Unfortunately, when he retires, he better get nothing but wins. I would love that for him. But honestly, again, with how they've done him, most of all his years here, I don't expect them to not knock it out of the park with him whenever he finally decides to call it quits. You need him to make this guy more interesting. Who, Roman? You love the way every wrestler just starts talking to the WrestleMania logo. It's been a thing for so long, man. That's right, baby. I'm coming. Uh huh. And there it is. That's the Royal Rumble. I gotta say, again, I watched the first two matches, the women's rumble and Gunther versus AJ, off stream because I didn't think to start streaming this until after those two matches. So we didn't we weren't here for that, but that's okay. We'll get them fully next time, right? But I gotta say, this entire show I think was overall a damn good show. I wasn't bored for any of it. Not even for the women's rumble match. And like I said, last year's women's rumble match was more boring. It was pretty lame. And then the men's rumble was pretty good. And compared, I don't remember what else was on for last year's rumble, but tonight's rumble was pretty good. Overall, it was a strong show. I enjoyed every match. Is the next big event gonna be WrestleMania? No. What they usually do every year is they have the Elimination Chamber show in between the Rumble and WrestleMania. I think they renamed it last year back to No Way Out. When is Elimination Chamber? I don't know. I'm guessing about a month from now. Let me look it up real quick. When is uh Elimination Chamber slash No Way Out this year? So according to Brave's AI summary, the 2026 Elimination Chamber event is scheduled for Saturday, February 28th at the United Center in Chicago, Illinois, the CM Punk's hometown. This will be the 16th edition of the Elimination Chamber event and marks WWE's return to Chicago for the first time since 1994. That's wrong. Maybe for the maybe they mean it in the pay-per-view sense. That feels wrong too though. Back in the Saddle, by the way, Aerosmith, one of the themes for WrestleMania this year. That's awesome. I love that song. The new Resident Evil game drops on the 27th. Wow. So what? We're gonna be blessed 2 days in a row then. Hopefully, Elimination Chamber is gonna be awesome on the 26th, and then we get Resident Evil on the 27th. Wonder what streaming site will have Elimination Chamber. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I would have watched this on Netflix, right? Because most of the big shows nowadays happen on Netflix. But then the Resident I was gonna say the Resident Evil subscription. God, I hope not. I hope that that's not a thing in the future. The Netflix subscription that we had literally ran out like 2 days ago, and I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to try to renew that. I'll just watch it bootleg. Who cares? So all the events are Netflix now? No. Most of them are, but there are some that happen in other networks, and those are on Peacock. I think I heard not too long ago that that was coming to an end soon, though. Um, for example, the like the Saturday night's main event shows, for example, those happen 4 times a year, and those are not on Netflix. I'm not sure where those are nowadays. I think they're just on network TV. I have no idea. Elimination Chamber is gonna be on Netflix. No, yeah, I expected Elimination Chamber to be on Netflix. All right, so this is about to end now. Yeah, post show. I have only ever watched a pre-show like maybe twice in my entire life, and that's it. I have never watched a WWE post show because what the fuck, man? For years now, the shows are like 4 hours long, sometimes more. And then what they expect they ask you to be sitting here for a pre-show that might go for an hour, and then a post show that might go for another hour. They're fucking crazy. It's like they think that people don't have shit to do. You'd be down to stream that one live if possible. Yeah. Well, we got Netflix. Who you guys got Netflix? We don't have Netflix right now. That's why I'm streaming this bootleg. And I'm like, man, honestly, it's like I've always liked Netflix, but the main thing about Netflix is that it's like I have always honestly, and it's not even just Netflix. It's just any subscription service in general. I feel like I have never wanted to use any subscription service with enough frequency that I can justify staying subscribed to it. So that's why it's been so rare where I'm like, I'm going to pay for Spotify. I'm going to pay for Netflix. I'm going to pay for Disney or anything else. It's like, no, it's like I can get all this shit for free. It's like I don't use these services frequently, so I don't really care to be subscribed. You don't pay for it, so you just mooch. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like here in the house, right? It was my mother's boyfriend that would pay it. Unfortunately, he's gone now, so he doesn't pay it anymore. And now that's the case, I'm like, no, I think I'll keep watching this. I'll go back to watching this shit bootleg again because I don't want to pay for it. I don't. Your dad pays for Netflix for your sister since it's for the nephew. Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes some sense. All right. Yeah. Should I end the streaming this shit? I mean, I'm not gonna stream anything more, right? Yeah, I'm gonna hang this up now, I guess. There we go. Close that. Hello, open the channel thing. Hello. Yeah, just leave call. That was amazing. Yeah, like I said too, the first two matches, women's rumble, AJ versus Gunther. It was a solid show. Hey, if somebody catches this in the future for some reason, I doubt it, right? But if somebody did, hey, if you for some reason somehow got to this point and you haven't watched the show, I recommend it. It was a good time. I wasn't bored during any of it. So if you're gonna give this show in the future, then you give the entirety of it a go. Obviously, skip the commercials if you wanna, skip the segments in between if you wanna. There wasn't a lot of that, right? The ads, sometimes skip that, but watch the matches. Solid show. I am glad that my sister's boyfriend made me aware that the show was happening today. Because honestly, if you hadn't made me aware of it yesterday, I don't think I'd be here. I don't think I would have watched it. To be honest, I'm not sure because I've been so disinterested in WWE's TV and just wrestling overall for months now. But this show was a good show. So now I feel like it has revitalized some of my interest again. And I'll at least, start going back to WWE's YouTube channel again, if nothing else, and start watching the highlights that they put up there. Normally, they do one video, they upload the highlights individually, but then after the SmackDown and Raw and NXT airs, they'll do one video. Well, they'll put all the highlights of the show, and it's depends on the week how long it is, right? Sometimes it's like 6 minutes, sometimes it's 8, sometimes it might be 10 or 12, but you get all the good stuff without any of the lame dragging on and on, the entrances that take forever, the boring ass segments, the corny shit, the unfunny shit that happens in between, all the filler, all that stuff. It sucks. Yeah. That's the way to watch like weekly WWE TV nowadays. Go to WWE's YouTube channel, look for the one video. That's it. You get caught up usually, like within 12 minutes. And that's it for each show. You don't need anything else. Because watching the shows completely from beginning to end is absolute torture. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know, maybe they start changing that now that it's WrestleMania season again. Royal Rumble is over. The road to WrestleMania, as they say every year, has started now. So hopefully they start picking up the pace, right? They get the ball. They got the ball rolling tonight. Keep the momentum going. Pretty please with Sugar on top. I would like to keep watching every week, but I'm not gonna if the shows are gonna drag on and they're gonna be lame as fuck. So until then, I'm gonna go back to the highlights for Raw and SmackDown, and that's it. If I see from the highlights, if I still get bored watching some of the highlights, I'm not going back to watching this shit full time. Usually tune in for the big events. Yeah, same thing here, right? I think I mentioned at the beginning of this. The idea here is like I'll do this like once a month ish for the big shows, for the Royal Rumbles, for the Elimination Chambers, for the WrestleManias, the Survivor Series, SummerSlam, etc. You get the idea. About once a month, I'm thinking we can do this. Next event, maybe you can stream it on Discord and I can do another reaction stream. Hey, sure, dude. Hey, you've got the Netflix, right? You've got the legit thing. And like you said, maybe we can catch it live because I'm not fucking paying for Netflix. It's too expensive. I can't justify it. And no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Even doing it for this, it's not worth it to me. I'd rather just watch a bootleg or not at all. Hey, in the future, if I make it and I'm a rich and famous content creator, fine, fuck it, I'll start paying for it. But until then, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Money's tight. I don't wanna. Even if it wasn't tight, I wouldn't wanna. Could try to watch it live. Yeah, we'll try to do it live next time. For this, it was kind of weird because it was in Saudi Arabia, in Riyadh. So there was a time zone difference. If you wanted to catch it live, it had to be in the morning. And let me tell you this, if they're going to have a big show like the Royal Rumble today, I don't care how big the show is. I don't care how good the card looks. I don't care who's on it. I don't see myself getting up and what have you, depending on where it is, 6 in the morning to catch it live, 8 in the morning to catch it live. If it starts at 10, well, maybe 10 in the morning, maybe that's more reasonable. But still, it's like watching wrestling to me in the mornings, that's kind of weird. But, you know, if as long as it's not too early, because if it's too early, 6 in the morning, 8 in the morning, something crazy like that, I wouldn't get up to watch it live. Fuck that. No wrestling show nowadays is worth it for me. I'd rather get my beauty sleep instead. Might as well if it's a resource. Yeah. Yeah, no, the afternoon night show is a way to go. Yeah, man, same thing as like when I'm streaming a game that I'm playing. It's like to me, no, wrestling is for the, late evenings going into the night. Streaming is for the evenings going into the night. Same thing. They're good ways to end the day. So, yeah. So I guess that's it, man. I don't know. You got anything else you want to talk about? It's only you and me in here, right? I didn't expect that a lot of people would tune in to this one. It's wrestling. Most people in the world don't play video games. Even now, even though video games are at their most popular that they've ever been in their history. And although wrestling has some popularity nowadays, most people watch clips. Again, they watch highlights, they watch it on social media, they watch it on Reddit, they watch it on Twitter, they'll watch clips on YouTube, they'll watch it on TikTok. They won't sit down and watch a whole show. They won't sit down and watch an entire stream like this, even if they're intrigued by what's happening. So I don't expect people to pop in for these, in big numbers for the foreseeable future. But we're gonna keep doing them once a month or so for big shows. Because why not? I enjoy live streaming. It's why I do it so regularly. So you're gonna keep seeing me. This is a year that I finally started doing wrestling content for the channel. So that's it. I don't expect to do anything more than the monthly stream. Next one we do live. Yeah, we'll try to do the next one live. You're gonna call it a night, end it right there in time for you to head to sleep. Awesome. Shit was hype. Yes, it was. All right. So yeah, that's it. About once a month ish. The big shows, not the weekly shows. Don't ask for that. I don't think anybody will. But if anybody asks, we're not gonna do that. That's too much. I don't care for it. I'll try to keep up with the stuff that happens throughout the weeks. Again, the highlights. That's it. No more. So hey, if you're a wrestling fan, then about once a month ish for the big shows, you can expect a stream just like this one in the future. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe if you haven't already, like the stream if you haven't already. Hell, consider turning notifications on for the channel so that you know when I go live. I go live frequently, most days around here. So usually though, it's gaming streams. Like for example, recently I got done playing and streaming a Hollow Knight Silk Song. But nowadays I'm streaming my first Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 2. So if you like live streams, this is mainly a up until tonight. This has been exclusively a gaming channel. But hey, if you like a little bit of wrestling on the side and maybe other things, I intend to start like reviewing movies in the near future. So we might start doing, live react streams for movies as well. I like to do that. Sounds like fun. So hey, that sounds good to you. Please subscribe if you haven't already and do the things that I just mentioned. It helps the channel grow. Mainly, it's going to continue being a gaming channel, but we're gonna pepper in some wrestling in there once in a while. We're gonna pepper in maybe some movies talk. Who doesn't like a good movie? Who doesn't like a good TV series? Hey, maybe we can start introducing some of that to the channel as well. But that's about it for now. Oh wait, I should mention we have a Discord server. If you're on Discord frequently, if you want to be here for future wrestling streams, then hey, ask to be let into the Discord server. We can give you a link so you can join. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on TikTok. I check Twitter usually more than once per day. Do my little bit of doom scrolling per day, right? The clips that I put up here as YouTube shorts here on the YouTube channel go up as TikToks over there. So if you want to support me elsewhere, these are the places where you can do that. Or if you're more of a TikToker and you want to watch some of the content over there, these are the places where you can find me. When I update the description for this stream, I'll have links to my Twitter and my TikTok. Are we back? I got interrupted. Apparently, the signal died for a little bit. But yeah, if you don't want to use the links for some weird reason, look me up with my handle at man, many names, all lowercase, all together, one word, at man, many names. Kudo said, peace out. I'm saying peace out. I don't think I'm streaming anymore tonight because it's late and I already did this stream tonight. So maybe we'll go back to Resident Evil tomorrow night. We'll see. But until next stream, I hope you keep yourself safe, be well, and I'll catch you here next time. Peace out.